Once in New York City lived a man named Julian Wade, a 29-year-old software engineer working for a major tech company. He had talent, he had passion, but he had one deadly habit. He wasted time like it was unlimited. Netflix binges till 3 a.m., snoozing his alarm 5 times. Saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," every single day. He always said, "I'll start when the time is right." But the right time never came, because he never respected the time he had. One evening, while walking home, Julian noticed a small, dusty shop in a quiet alley. The board read, "Timekeeper, restorer of broken clocks." Out of curiosity, he stepped in. Inside sat an old man with silver hair and sharp eyes, working silently on a vintage pocket watch. Julian laughed and said, "People still fix old clocks? What's the point? We have phones now." The old man looked up and smiled. "You don't understand the value of time until it stops ticking for you." Julian raised an eyebrow. "What do you mean?" The old man nodded slowly and said, "Let me tell you a story. Years ago in a distant village," the old man began, "lived a hard-working farmer named Rahil. He was gifted an hourglass by a sage who said, 'This glass will show you your true wealth, your time. Every grain is a moment of your life. Once it's gone forever.'" Rahil laughed, "But there's so much sand in it." He kept it on a shelf and forgot about it. Years passed. He got busy running after money, buying land and impressing others. He ignored his family, he ignored his health. He thought time was unlimited. One day, his son brought him the hourglass. It was almost empty. Terrified, Rahil rushed to the sage and begged, "Can I turn it upside down? Can I refill it?" The sage shook his head. "You cannot borrow time. You can only use what you have with respect." Rahil collapsed in tears. But it was too late. Julian sat in stunned silence. The old man looked at him and whispered, "Time is the only currency that never increases, only decreases." That night, Julian didn't scroll Instagram. He didn't watch Netflix. He opened his laptop and finally started the project he had delayed for 2 years. 1 year later, he launched his own tech startup. He woke at 5 a.m., worked with discipline, and protected every minute. In an interview, when asked, "What changed you?" he smiled and said, "A story from a clockmaker about a farmer and an hourglass." So friends, your time is not just hours and minutes. It is your life, grain by grain. If you waste time, you waste your future self. Respect time before time stops respecting you.